see if we can do what it do. Remember, Mike. Oop.
What are we? Are we live?
We're live, bro.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. I don't know what I want to do with this. Oh.
As long as you keep it close to your face, I'm still having audio troubles.
Are we?
Still having audio troubles.
Really?
Not troubles. I mean, it's coming out fine, but it's like I want to get to a point where I'm editing this without having to tweak the audio so much.
Is it me that's always having to tweak?
Well, you're usually good, but at some point when you get relaxed, like maybe like 45 minutes into the reviews and stuff like that, you're just kind of lackadaisical and you're just having a conversation and you forget to keep the mic close. And at some points you're just talking to me like this and everything. And I forget. Well, I don't forget to put the mic down. I'm amazing, but you're just you're just chilling. And it's nice to know that you're comfortable, but also don't fuck this up for me.
Okay.
All right, good deal.
Is this fine?
That's perfect.
Okay.
That might be producing the best result, honestly.
Dang.
Introductions.
This is Wigga Weekly. I'm Johnny.
How the way around? It hurts my OCD when you say.
I'm sorry. I'm Johnny Jupiter.
And my name's Xavier.
And this is Wigga Weekly.
Yes. That rolls off the tongue, boy. This is Wigga Weekly. I'm Xavier.
I'm Johnny Jupiter.
See how awkward that is?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, an angel just died when we said that intro that way. Anyway,
Angel shedding tears in heaven. Word to Eric Clapton.
True that. Listen, you just got here.
Yes.
I'm very prepared. I'm used to doing the whole spiel of how you been, what are we doing before we roll, but we didn't even get to that because I'm just so. Listen,
jump into this.
As Young Thug says, you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Oh man, that was painful to watch.
And that was the case here.
We're just gonna shoo right on by that.
So we can jump in. I mean, we can.
Okay.
We can do some introductions. I mean, we already did some introductions, but I'm saying just how was your day? How are you chilling? We're recording this on a nice Friday afternoon. I like the 720p format. I feel like the quality is going to come out better.
Well, yeah, it's high resolution. That's kind of a silly thing to say.
No, I'm saying I know what it sounds like, but I'm just saying.
Wow, this better quality picture has better quality.
No, I was saying I don't know. I know it sounds dumb.
My DSLR takes so much more better pictures than this Polaroid camera.
I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to justify what I'm saying. I'm saying I want it to look shitty, but I don't want it to look too shitty. You know what I mean? I want it to fit the aesthetic, but
yeah, like 2010 era YouTube, 720p was a big thing.
Yeah,
everyone's like, hey, it's not filmed on Nokia anymore. We got camcorders now.
Episode 1, it takes years off my life when I watch episode 1 because I just kept it raw dog and just 480p, just straight up. No things on the outside, no TV borders, no bullshit.
Yeah, we're just sitting on my back porch.
God, it was a good episode, the content itself, but visually, ironically, has our the Nas reviews I think has the most views. That's 120 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
The Nas review was popping, actually.
Oh, man, y'all cared about they just came to hear me talk shit about Vanta Black stuff.
I don't know. I mean, it was even cool hearing someone talk about Car 85 means this, because it's oh, okay, you watched up to that point.
That was pretty far in.
That's what I'm saying. Car 85 is what? Third or fourth song, I want to say?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. That was...
Ain't the first or the second. I know that much.
You know what I'm saying?
Put some titties in the background, man. Also, we celebrating. We celebrating.
Yeah.
On the last episode, when you said put the ass and titties, I just put a picture of Oprah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Anyway, guys, we're reviewing the fucking DMX album.
Yes, the posthumous album by New York rapper DMX. This album is called Exodus. It might as well be called Mixed Bag because that's exactly what it is.
Woo, all right, well, let's get into it, okay? Exodus, I believe, named after his youngest son, Exodus Simmons.
Okay.
Who is, I read an article, he's turning 5, I think, in the coming months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out there. I enjoyed this album. I dug it. And you know what?
More than half?
I'll say more than half, yeah.
Okay.
I'll say more than half.
Okay.
Only one song, And if we're jumping right into it, we can jump right in.
All right, well, I like starting from the top. Can we talk about how bad that's my dog's? That my dog, yeah, that my dog, yeah. That hook makes me want to freaking throw myself out of a 10-story window.
So, the funny thing about Swizz Beatz, right? Because I can only assume he executive produced this album.
Yeah, he's on like everything.
He's all over this.
Yeah.
The funny thing about Swizz Beatz is that he doesn't need a producer tag. And the only reason for that is because he's talking on every song that he produces.
He's a very distinct voice.
Yeah, he's just saying things on every song.
Y'all know his name.
Yeah. he might as well be like, so I was taking a walk the other day. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Is he reading his autobiography? What are you doing, Swizz?
There was a woman standing at the Winn-Dixie. She had a carton of eggs and a half gallon of milk in there, but the milk was spoiled and the eggs were cracked.
I see what you mean on the hook, though. I didn't mind it too much, honestly.
I really didn't like that song. That's a freaking 4.5 out of 10 song right there.
I think Jadakiss was on that. It says the Lox was on it. But
I couldn't tell you a single word from that song other than "That's my dog." Yeah, that's my dog. I feel like you could strap someone into a chair, make them stare at one of them pinwheels, and play that song, and you have a pretty good chance of hypnotizing somebody.
It wasn't one of the harder intros. They could have started with like bath salts or something like that.
But in that, it did come right after.
Yeah. It's early. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's my dog to bath salts to what's the Wayne song? Who let the dogs out? The dogs out. I think it was a good. Get the bangers out the way. I thought that was a very strong intro, but I didn't mind it too much. I think my gripe. So we can wrap up the intro.
Yeah.
So after that is
it was
bath salts.
The Lox, by the way, not Jadakiss. I don't think.
I think Jada. I don't know if he's in the Lox, but I thought I heard a verse from Jadakiss. I know he's on this somewhere. I'm pretty sure he's in this.
Okay, maybe he's on Money, 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 Bitches, Bitches, Bitches.
Well, that's just Moneybagg Yo on Money, Money, Money.
Oh, fuck no. Oh.
Remember when Lil Baby and the Baby dropped that song called Baby? Yeah. That's what I felt like just now when I say, no, Moneybagg Yo was on Money, Money, Money. I'm a grown man. That's a sentence I just said. You know?
Yeah.
I lost brain cells as I was saying that. Jesus Christmas.
Die for my bitch.
Shout out to Baby King. Maybe that'll be episode 2. We just review Baby King. Talk about him for 2 hours. Anyway, so the intro going into bath salts. Mm-hmm. When I was listening to bath salts, first off, bath salts is fantastic.
It is. That is one of the songs that I did like on the album.
And also the fact that we're blessed with a Jay-Z and Nas song twice in the same year. Because DJ Khaled's album.
Oh, I didn't ever listen to it.
When I didn't listen to it either. I mean, don't, you know? But like also this I think he put out the music video. I forgot what it was called.
Was it good?
I dug it. Okay. And I was caught some flack for calling himself the crypto Scarface or something like that. He said something mad corny.
I'm the crypto Scarface.
Like mine as well. It was something ridiculous.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And I was like, oh, let Nas down, but he let himself down. It was terrible. But the verses were good overall. Jay-Z and Nas on the same song is just, whoa. And like to get that twice in a year is fantastic.
I want to hear Pusha T say he went from cocaine to blockchain.
Side note, Pusha T would have been so great just anywhere on this album.
Oh, I know.
Especially on this beat, bro.
Yeah.
On this beat, my guy. Shouts out to Swizz, but also, okay, so when I was listening to Bath Salts, I was like, oh man, these verses are great. Nas is going in, Jay-Z's going in, DMX having the last verse. I think on the intro too, he had the last verse. I'm like, bro, this is tight, bro. Where have I heard this beat before? And then I go back, just today, I realize I go back to the intro, that's my dog. Swizz using the same goddamn drum pattern. And you guys can play it back. It's the exact same drum pattern. Which is like, okay, bro.
These producers getting low. First we got J. Cole taking the Amine sample, and then everyone's just, I don't know what's going on with the production as of late. There just seems to be a few misses here and there.
I don't think production overall is on like a downturn. I mean, I personally think like the production side of music is probably the best it's ever been in a while. Absolutely. But It is weird. Just back to back albums with that. J. Cole using the same beat as Amine, and I don't know. I probably don't listen to enough Swizz songs, but I feel like he does that a lot. Just use the same. I mean, so what do you have? What else do you have to say about Bath Salts? Because I have an Exhibit B. Not to make this the Swizz, roast, but it's just weird.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot else other to really add to. I like the verses on all of it. I mean, other than that, it's Jay-Z and Nas on a song.
That's what I'm saying. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's my dog. Who Let the Dogs Out? What's the name of that song? With Lil Wayne. Is it just Dogs Out?
Oh, I thought you were referring to that. I'm like who let that. I thought you were referring to that one, like the.
Well, the hook is like who let the dogs out.
I think it's literally just called Dogs Out.
Okay,
yeah, it's called Dogs Out.
That song was fantastic. Wayne killed it.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of PETA. What I really like about Wayne is that he takes the subject matter, because this verse reminds me a lot of Dropping Seeds, I think, on Tyler's album.
Okay.
Where he just takes the theme and just goes balls deep with it. He's like, "Oh, dogs, say no more." I don't even think he knew that he was going to be rapping on DMX's album.
He's just like, give me a
it's like someone, his manager just texted him, "Okay, you're gonna have to write a song. Somebody wants to feature you. This is how much you're gonna get paid." He's like, "What's it about?" That's how he texts. So what's it about? And the manager just texts "dogs" in all caps. And he said, "Say no more." He was like, "Do you not want to know who the feature is?" Nah. He said it was about dogs. He's like, "Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of important. You should know whose album you're going to be on." My verse is done. He's like, what did you write about? You don't even know whose album you're on. I just wrote about dogs. You know what I mean?
PDF received.
Hey, bro, he killed it, bro. Just a bunch of dogs. I DM Mr. X and told him they can't X the... bro. He said I DMX, told him they can't X the dog out or something like that. Tight. Lil Wayne killed it. Also, this beat is just fucking uproar.
I can see why you say that.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It is
because it is uproar. It quite literally is. I want to play it so bad. I just don't want YouTube to kick us in our assholes. It's just one of those things where it's like I'm gonna play it. Fill in some space. Tell me what you think about the song as I pull this up. Because it made me so mad. Like I said, I asked you to talk, and then in typical Xavier fashion, no, I'm gonna say more things. Hold on. Okay, dogs out. Okay, save it in your memory. I'm pulling up Uproar. It's the same. What are we doing? What are you doing, Swizz? What are you? And then the audacity to put Wayne on the same beat. What are we doing? Hey, man. Hey, what are we doing, Swizz? It's the exact same song.
It's still hard, though.
So many people watching this are going to be like, wow, Xavier's cool when he's off a bump. Best person Xavier is when he's high off his ass. Does that not enrage you in any way? There's obviously worse.
I mean, a little bit. I don't know. It kind of irks me a little more just because it seems like we keep running into this as of recently. But I don't know. Maybe it's because, I don't know. It just seems like just recently it's been a lot of production kind of.
Even if the Cole thing didn't happen, though, I'm still upset because it's like, okay, at least put someone else on this beat. I maybe wouldn't have recognized it if Wayne wasn't on it. You know? But it just reminds me even more of Uproar, knowing that he rapped over this. I'm repeating myself, but it's like, Swizz, let's mix it up a little bit, man. Switch up the drum pattern.
Yeah. So anyway, Dogs Out, pretty good. Let's talk about Money featuring Moneybagg Yo, and he gets a lot of money, bitches.
I dug it. I liked having.
I didn't like it.
You didn't? What didn't you like about it?
I didn't like the hook is just annoying.
The hook on this one I'll say is annoying. Yeah, that's my dog Fire, but the hook on this one.
And I didn't even really. I don't know the money. I've just heard much better Moneybagg Yo verses.
Now I don't listen to Moneybagg Yo, so is he better than this?
Yeah, he just doesn't usually rap like this. It was kind of. He usually raps a little bit slower. This was kind of more, just kind of steady bars.
I do remember this beat now. This beat was very annoying, actually. At least the fucking Dracula piano keys in the background.
Oh yeah. Man,
That got annoying.
I feel like I'm playing fucking Castlevania.
Bro, that got annoying so quick. Like almost immediately. I was like, wow, I'm out. I'm out.
All right.
I'm an entrepreneur on Shark Tank.
Yeah, it's an average.
I didn't
song.
mind it.
This is where I'm getting into my mixed bag statement, because you go and you get a bass salt, you get a dog out, and then you get a money, bitches, or a freaking that's my dog, yeah, that's my dog. I was like, what the fuck? Why?
I mean, even then though, I don't hate money. It's
I'm never listening to it. If it came on, I'd skip it.
I feel you. I guess if this came on, it's like, I'll let it play. I like it, but I don't love it, kind of thing. I think if the instrumental was just a little less
Castlevania.
Yeah. Then I dig it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
All right. Let's talk about "Hold Me Down" with Alicia Keys.
So the thing about "Hold Me Down," same thing. I like it.
It's about 15 years too late by release. It sounds like it should have been released in like 2006.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. That's what I really like about it.
Yeah.
That's what I really enjoy about the song. I just love how dated it sounds, Yeah. This song reminds me, do you remember 106 in Park? You're white, so you probably, 106 in Park? Have you ever heard of it? Okay, 106 in Park is a show that used to come on BET. I don't even know why I asked you this in the first place. But I think the host names were Roxy and Terrence, and it was basically just a show where the hosts were just, hanging out, a bunch of people in the studio and stuff like that. They was just chilling, having a good time, and they would debut music videos from new songs and stuff like that. I want to say "Shot You Down" from Isaiah Rashad. My very last memory of 106 in Park was them debuting "Shot You Down" by Isaiah Rashad. So that was always cool.
Like a music show?
Yeah, they just showed music videos the whole time.
That's cool.
It was pretty tight.
But it was like a hosted music video show?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of dope.
Like on some MTV early 2000s.
Oh, that's badass.
TRL kind of shit,
Okay.
Like I wouldn't say I grew up on it, but as a kid, I'd always tune in. It was just cool to just watch and whatnot. But they would just play new music videos and things like that. And I don't know, this song just took me back to those vibes, because you picked up on it immediately. Like it does sound like very dated, and I don't know, there's something endearing about that for me anyway. To have that kind of sound, I guess. It's simply put, it's just nostalgia.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice to have it on a DMX album, because he isn't exactly known for music he's put out in the 2010s or anything like that. He's an early 2000s guy, So it kind of goes back to the roots of it all in a way. It sounds like it sounds like it should be a song on like Saints Row 2.
And Saints Row?
Yeah.
I never played Saints Row, so you probably know better than me.
It's a fire game.
But I dug it. It just reminds me. It feels like, you remember music videos back in the early 2000s when, at the start of them, it would have in the bottom left corner like the artist name and then the song name and then like the record label and like Arial font. Mm-hmm. That's what this reminds me of.
I feel like this should be one where like DMX is prowling around, like there's the cute like light skinned girl like washing like an old Impala or something that. And he's wearing a baggy t-shirt and the jorts that go down to his shins.
Exactly. Yeah, you get the vibes. I kind of mess with this though.
Like a quadruple XL white t-shirt.
Oh my goodness. Rappers wore. Why was that a thing?
They just like loose baggy clothes back then. I don't know.
They're like, I don't want this to fit. I'm wearing a 2X shirt, so I have no room to talk.
Yeah, I'm right.
I don't know. I'm kind of transitioning back into an early 2000s rapper. I just love shit that doesn't fit me nowadays. It just feels like the aesthetic. I feel like it's coming back in.
Yeah.
No way. That was like an obvious nah. You know what I mean? You've mastered the no, not really, bro. Get that shit out of here kind of tone. I respect it.
Good God. The kid I work with said I had a tone the other day.
You do.
I didn't have a tone at that time.
Oh, well, okay. I was about to say, not in conversation. You're kind of just talking, but it's like,
yeah,
the way you say, yeah, in that instance. What was this context?
We were like wiping off the top of a car or something like that. And I don't know. He said something. He's like, John, is everything all right? It seems like you have a tone today. And then I caught a tone because I don't know, just the way that he said it just was like, what the fuck do you mean I have a tone? Like, I am your boss right now.
I guess tone in the context of like you sound angry maybe.
Yeah, like I don't know, he's just kind of sensitive sometimes and like.
John, is everything all right? You have a tone today. Imagining someone saying that to you is hilarious because it's like you said, you're gonna immediately get a tone.
I don't know. I was like, you sound like my mom. I was. Is everything?
Did you say anything to him? Did you scold him?
I said everything that I just told you just now. I said, "I'm like, good God, you sound like my fucking mother."
Well, I'm saying prior to him saying you had a tone, like, did you?
No, he just probably asked me something stupid, and I was in the middle of doing something, so I was being short.
You're saying this, but I feel like at the time you were like, "Will you stop fucking cleaning the car that way? You know what? Get that piece of shit mop and go over there and just stand in the corner, you fucking idiot."
I don't ever.
I feel like it was something along those lines.
You sound like him describing how I talk to him. I don't speak to him that way.
Fair enough. We don't know both sides.
He's so melodramatic. All right, I'm done hating on. I'm not even hating. I'm just saying, but.
Well, shouts out to John's coworker. We'll put his Instagram in the description.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we even talking about?
I don't know.
Besides generic Swizz beats. Oh yeah, Hold Me Down by Alicia Keys.
Yeah, it was 2006.
So what's after this? The song I hate?
Yep, Skyscrapers.
Wow. Is this the worst song of the year so far? Past 2 years?
Touch the sky. Put your hands up.
I don't know what to say. I
don't know, man. I kind of.
It's hard to. Because this is like a posthumous release and everything, and I want to be respectful, but I'm going to be, 1,000% honest with what I like and what I don't like. But like, this is like a terrible song.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know why it was on. I don't know why it exists, to be honest.
Yeah. It should have never been made.
Never.
You know what's funny? When I saw Bono on, I want to be super respectful because I know the man just died, and I'm gonna be honest with what I say. This is a terrible song. It should have never been made.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Kendrick did it better.
I was about to say. So, when I saw the YouTube feature on, I'm sure when everybody saw the YouTube feature on the XXX on like the track listing for Damn, they were thinking it was gonna be this.
Yeah.
Well, justifiably so. Have you heard YouTube?
Triple X was fantastic, though. YouTube killed it on the outro. On that.
Yeah, Bono did his goddamn thing. It was just subtle. Subtle.
Yeah.
And he went into Kendrick's world,
Yeah.
I feel like it was
This sounds like a Bono song with DMX.
Yeah. It was the inverse.
Yeah.
DMX shouldn't go for the Bono world. You go into DMX world.
That's what I'm saying. I said I want to hear Bono do like a dog growl.
Can you unironically growl? No, because that has some like intent behind it to get a laugh. Like, can you unironically like if you're walking down the street in Atlanta, maybe with your girl or something like that, and someone shoulder checked you, and you were trying to.
I would never in a million years fucking growl at somebody.
No, John, hear me out. If you had to.
Why would I have to? That's like the least effective thing I could do in that situation.
But like, just bear with me. You're walking down the street just with your lady. Right? And then someone comes up to her and it's like, "Hey, shawty, what's going on? I was thinking you could, leave this bum. We could make like a banana peel and split. We could jet back to my place and pop in a Blu-ray." And you want to establish that that's your girl, but you want to do it with as little words as possible. So you're like,
right hook.
You gotta growl. You gotta establish that that's your lady. How are you growling in that instance? That's a pretty good one, actually.
And then I get hit in the face immediately. Either that or like I don't.
Both your parents are in the ER. Like, what happened? It's like the doctor's like, "Do you want to know?"
they're like, boy, sit down.
Alicia, Jim, take a seat.
Let me tell you what your dumbass son did. My girlfriend's just sitting there. She's got her freaking hair. She's just swiping on Tinder.
She's texting the other guy. I'll be there in a minute.
I know. Be like, "You got Pulp Fiction?"
But dude. DMX is the type of guy to be like,
There better be some badass effect on that.
I'll finesse something. I mean, I don't know. It's good on its own. I think that was
Shut
tight.
the fuck up.
I'll add some reverb. We'll see. That might be the whole review. just you looking at the camera. I'll probably hiss at somebody.
I used to do that when I was like in 3rd grade.
Did people fuck with you?
You don't know. But then again, I don't think I'd fuck with the little, like the kids that would run behind their backs like that.
Oh, with the Naruto run?
Yeah, they would hiss at people. I would mess with them.
I'm saying though,
I'd be afraid to fight those people.
That's what I'm saying. You're like a Ronnie Coleman sized dude, right? And you're in a dark alley or whatever. You're cutting through a dark alley, and like DMX shoulder bumps you, and you're like, bro, what's up?
If I'm Ronnie Coleman, I'm just gonna eat him.
I'm just saying, bro. He starts barking at you. What are you doing? What do you do when someone legit? Where you square up with someone and they bark at you?
Like with all intention and everything?
Yes, bro. Like unironically, like you just did fantastically.
Probably a right straight, like very nervously.
I'm running. I'm calling the cops and then I'm running. If I'm inside, I'm jumping out a window, even if it's a 1-story. I'm getting out of there, bro.
Fair enough.
You know something that I don't. You're growling at me, bro?
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Atlanta around 2:30 in the morning. We're going to go downtown.
Bankhead.
And I'm going to get the DSLR, and you're going to go up to the random citizens that are occupying the streets at that hour in Atlanta. And I just want you to go right up, because they'll probably be asleep or drunk or passed out. I just want you to get as close to them in their ear and just go. And I just want to film and see what happens, so we can test.
Bro, I'll send those homeless people running, bro.
They'll probably stick their raccoon on you or something.
They'll probably growl back, and then I'll run.
Yeah,
it's the battle of the growls.
They're about it. You're not.
Exactly.
You're a visitor in his world.
Exactly.
Or her
He's
world.
like, I've been growling. He's like, I've been growling for years. Oh, you're gonna growl at me?
It's like, the voices in my head have been growling at me for decades.
That's what I'm saying. I had practice. It's just Danny Brown out there straight up.
he's just pissed off. All right. Anyway. All right. Do we want to talk about the stick up skit?
Oh yeah, we have a review, right?
Yeah.
All right. Back to all right. What's next? Punching the clock.
I wish. I honestly forget what the stick up. Isn't it? They're just like robbing a place and they make a joke at the end or something.
Yeah, it's a skit. He's like, if you have asthma problems, then stand up on the wall. I'm like, who says chivalry is dead? Good skit, DMX.
Yeah, it was funny. I have a lot. But now the best song on the album is here, Hood Blues.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
The beat on this song.
Oh my
the verses is so good.
I remember the first time I ever heard West Side. The first
boom.
Fly Guy. The first time I ever heard West Side Gun was on SoundCloud. I think I was playing like a playlist or whatever, and he was in the rotation. I heard this guy's voice, his charisma. I think the song was called WrestleMania something. He loves wrestling. He's just such a. I don't know why I put this up here. I feel like moving and just hopping off the walls here. I just feel like a proud dad when I hear this song. For one, I wasn't expecting it, but like I said, I mean, going back, the first time I heard West Side Gun, I was like, who is this guy? What is his intentions? Where did he come from? He has this high ass voice. I describe him if it was like West Side Gun is basically Danny Brown's voice, Action Bronson's punchlines, and then like Earl's ear for beats, and you just combine all of that.
I guess he sounds
one.
a little bit like Danny Brown. Nobody sounds like Danny Brown.
I'm just saying.
Adderall. He doesn't sound like that.
Just a high pitch.
Yeah. Okay.
You thought Kevin Abstract sounded like Danny Brown. You don't have any horses in this race, buddy. Mr. Juby over here. I'm just saying that the high inflections of his voice and his little mannerisms and everything. He sounds insane, and it's just I don't know, but to hear him. Fast forwarding to now, to hear him on a DMX song with the rest of Griselda, by the way, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher. Just boring out on this song with him, and then DMX had the last verse. I think my only gripe with this song, though, I'll say, is I had no idea what DMX said on his verse, and I don't know if that's. I want to blame it on the engineering because there was too many goddamn ad libs the entire time of his verse.
What?
It was that throughout. I'm like, what are you saying though? Hey, Dark Man, what are you saying? I want to appreciate this so much because this is the best song on the album. It might be like the grimiest song we get this year, but also, what are you saying, Dark Man? What are you saying? I just want to hear you speak. I just want to hear you growl.
Why does he gotta be Dark Man? Why does he gotta be Dark Man?
That's the acronym, Dark Man X.
Whoa. Whoa. On this week's episode of Super Uncultured Weekly.
Yikes. You know?
I'm just going to leave the interview.
Well, hey, man. At least you didn't make a crazier mistake by thinking Joba from Brockhampton's name was Juby or anything. This was a great song, though. Honestly, this was my favorite song on the album. Engineering was just stupid on that last half. Not the last half, but DMX's verse. I just didn't know what he was talking about because there was just so many ad libs just coming in and out. You know, just dodging growls and shit. Like, take it easy, bro.
What?
But yeah, favorite track, so good.
Take Control. I like Take Control.
I love Take Control too. I kind of wish. Tell me what you feel about this. I kind of wish it was used for like a serious, like similar to Walking in the Rain. I feel like I wish they took the beat in that direction instead of like a sensual song.
Yeah, I didn't mind having it be a sensual song.
I didn't mind, but I prefer. I don't know, just with how it's cool and. I mean, this is like one of the best produced songs on the album. I feel like I just love this beat so much, but then there's like it's such a elegant, quaint beat, and then DMX just comes in. And it's like, I'm gonna oil your ass and gorilla fuck you.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
And I'm like, wow. And then the hook, when I get that feeling, I'm like, wow, I can't play this around my family.
My body and mind.
Yeah, it's like. All right. Snoop killed it, though.
Yeah,
Snoop sounded great.
Yeah. W.
Yeah. Pretty much. That could have been his verse, and I would have been like, oh, good. This is good.
All right. Now, in my opinion, you know, I'll say this is the second best song on the album. I'll say this is better than Bath Salt's Walking in the Rain.
You think so?
I like it.
It'd probably be my third favorite.
Behind so what you'd go?
Yeah,
Hood Blues, Bath
Sauce.
Okay, that's fine. So we interchange them.
Yeah. One more thing on Hood Blues. You know, usually with West Side Gun and the rest of the Griselda, their beats are like usually like, you know, remember that drum loop in the beginning, like boom, boom. It's usually just that.
Yeah, it's like a boom bap type beat.
Yeah. But the juxtaposition, it like I said, that's usually they stick to that. That's their brand. But when that Pink Panther, whatever, kind of like the juxtaposition of that and their. How many times do I use that word, by the way?
I was about to. I've been trying to start to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. I say it too much though, and I feel like when you say it too much, it's like, okay, we get it. You're a dumb guy that learned that yesterday. I'm insecure, but anyway. I just like that juxtaposition though, because it sounds goofy with the it reminds me of the Pink Panther theme, and then like, but West Side Gun is just grimy as hell and talking about how he's gonna shoot my mother in the face. So it's like, it's a nice contrast. Fly Guy. What were we about to say on the Walking in the Rain?
It's real good.
You're killing this review, John. If no one's told you already, I gotta tell you right here, you're fucking doing your thing, bro.
No, this is one of my favorite hooks on.
Oh my God, yeah. Who's this? Who is this guy? Have you heard of the singer? At first, I thought it was Exodus Simmons, but that's his son.
No, it was just I think the kid talking. Wait, no, the kid talking at the beginning was "Letter to My Son," right?
No, I'm saying on this song, it features Exodus Simmons, which is his song. But I think the guy singing, his name's Denon or something like that. It starts with a D. Denaun. Denaun. I don't always get my shell roses. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like a Kidz Bop version of Oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. Don Toliver. You know what I mean? He sounds like Don Toliver if he like just like a clean version, like a good guy. Like I'll play this Don Toliver at the barbecue, but we'll play Don Toliver at the club
Yeah,
at 2 a.m.
Denon.
Denon. He's really good. I want to check out his stuff, but yeah, you're right. He does have a great hook, and I just love his voice.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just reminds me of a very clean Don Toliver. I mess with it, and then Nas did his thing too. You know,
we got 2 Nas verses on this album.
yeah. That was tight. When he brought up some friends I haven't seen for years, and I see him and nothing's changed, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of like me and John, but like back in the day, before we started monetizing our friendship, I wasn't hanging out with you and everything.
Have we made money yet? Have we made money?
No, John. We have 18 subscribers. Get your head out of your ass. Jesus Christmas. 30 views an episode. Have we made money? No, John. I'll pay you 8 cents if that changes anything.
Have we made 8 cents?
No, John. This is going to be coming out of my pocket.
Oh, we pay YouTube. Do we pay YouTube?
No. You don't have to pay YouTube.
Just joke.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I mean, we might as well be. I mean, for all the money I spent on this goddamn equipment. But anyway, I mean, I'm in the red here, bro, with this podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you with these cameras from 2004 and these mics. These mics weren't that expensive though.
Yeah.
Maybe this was the most expensive thing. This recorder I have down here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, "Walking in the Rain," very good song.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say though. But when you said that part, some of my friends I haven't seen for years, I come back to them and nothing's changed. It reminded me of our relationship and everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, back in the day, because I sometimes I won't see you for months because I'm an asshole at points, and we just reconnect and it's just chill. At the time.
Yeah.
But now we're just more consistent in everything, and I obviously like this relationship more, where it's just obviously on a more consistent basis and whatnot. But it was just nice knowing that like I'm going through my stuff and I don't want to talk to my friends, but I know they'll be there, when I need them and when I want to reconnect with them.
Yeah.
I'm probably taking that Nas verse somewhere else, but I don't know. That's how
That's how music works, man. It's whatever it means to you.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't always get my share of roses.
All
DMX
right.
had a good verse on that too.
Then we had the Exodus skit. It's another skit. I don't have a whole lot to fucking say about it.
It's actually hard for me to listen to that because it's like the way he shrieks and says, "That's my that's my daddy," and he has like a slight voice crack. Because like I said, he's about to turn 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. It actually just breaks my heart when I hear that. I try to skip it. It's like it's so cute and it's just so sad. For the second time, John, if no one's told you yet, you're killing this review, bro. Okay. You're doing your thing. But
I believe you.
Jokes aside though, yeah, it's sad. It's sad when I hear that. I try to avoid it. Oh, that's my daddy. I'm like, oh, he's not here anymore.
Letter to my son. Call your father.
Is this the closer?
Yes. Well, yeah. Before prayer.
Oh, right. This song was tight too.
Mm-hmm.
Call your father. Usher's on this song, right? I'm pretty sure Usher's on this outro here. It was just I don't know. I feel like it was a weird choice to have him on. I mean, he killed it. And
It is Usher, yeah.
He did his thing. I don't know. I was just. It's hard to hear Usher and like he can sing like great, but he's like a pop artist in a way.
Yeah.
And it's hard to take him seriously, I guess, in the context of like songs like with like this is the subject matter and everything. Because I just imagine he's in the booth like moonwalking and doing like chest bump, call your father. And it's like the engineer's like, Usher, it's not that kind of. It's not that kind of song. But I don't know. He did his thing though, and This would have been nice to hear like D-Non twice or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, in terms of the subject matter, which I'm bouncing around, I'm trying to think how to word this. It wasn't for one, it's cool to hear the perspective of the dad reaching out to the son. You know what I mean? Because typical rap songs, it's the son talking about the dad.
Yeah.
And it's like, you hurt me, black plight, things like that. And now it's like the inverse of like the dad reaching out, and it's like, I know I messed up, like DMX, Dark Man, just holding accountability for his actions and being like, but hey, man, we gotta reconnect, something along the lines of like, before I'm not here anymore, something like that, which is also crushing. But I don't know. He didn't say anything profound in this at all, but he said just enough to get his point across. And I just can't fathom, ironically, his son, his oldest, he's talking to, because he has like 36 kids, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah,
give or take a few.
Mm-hmm.
But he's talking to his oldest, which is, his name is Xavier, shout out, Xavier Simmons. And I don't know. Like I said, although he didn't say anything deep or profound, it's, I don't know, it just makes me think about my relationship with my pops and everything, and how we're just in kind of like in a constant building phase since my parents split up and everything. And I won't get too deep into that, but simply put, we've had our issues. Sometimes I won't talk to him, and the other times he'll forget to check up on me sometimes, and we're just working on that relationship. And it's just nice to have a song like this, especially from the father's perspective, and the father just taking accountability for his actions, as I said before. So I don't know. It just makes me think, I guess. I don't know. It just makes me reflect, and it's nice for someone who's in this same situation, possibly, because I mean, this stuff happens. You drift away from. I mean, even it could be your mom too, or whatever parent who you feel you're having like some kind of issue with, whatever the case is. So I don't know. I guess it's relatable, but the main thing I like about the song is from the father's perspective. But yeah, and I really like that. Just the part where he said that hit home for me. It was like, we need to rebuild this before I'm not here anymore.
Yeah.
And one more thing. I know I'm talking so much, but it kind of reminds me of Earl and everything, making I don't like shit, some rap songs.
Yeah.
For the basis of him making that is like in reference to his dad and his passing and everything. And I'm pretty sure what the catalyst for that album is him not being able to have that closure with his father, because Earl's talked about it before. He's had a shit relationship with him, and he never got to have that closure as a man with him before his passing, and obviously that really hurt him. So I don't know, man. Just a lot of things to take into account from this song, but yeah, I dug it. And Usher, you did your damn thing, but also, why are you on this? How do you feel about it, John?
Pretty much said it all. You summarized it pretty good there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I say too many
It's
things.
so nice. Very good song. I like the noises. Then we go to prayer, and that's just DMX saying prayer, and it's cool.
DMX is praying. He prayed for the peoples. There's like an episode of because like LeBron has that show called The Barbershop.
Yeah.
And I think Jay-Z's on it, and Jay-Z was talking about how he had to follow DMX in concert, which was the hardest finnuck to do. And like he's like drinking blood out of a glass, and then he made the audience cry at some point, and then he finishes with a prayer, and then just the whole audience is like been swooped through so many emotions, and then Jay-Z has has to play It's a Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
After Dark Band is just doing all kinds of shit out there on the stage, just living his best life. But yeah, man. I think overall this is a pretty good album. Should we get into these ratings? I let me guess yours. I'm gonna say 6.5. What? Lower? Oh, okay. Wow. I'll say a 5. I think that's the lowest you'll go. Lower? Wow. Hit me with it. What's
4.5.
Jesus Christmas? 4.5? Hood.
I like 3 songs. 4 songs.
I'm saying Hood Blues should compensate for so much of that score.
All right, fine, 5.
All right, I can live with 5.
Yeah, but if Hood Blues wasn't on, this motherfucker's a 2. Maybe a 3.
That sauce was good. Anyway, I give it a 1. So no, I'm kidding. But what do I give this? I'll say 6.5 for me.
Okay. You thought we were gonna have the same score?
No, I didn't even know what I was gonna score it.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, until just now. But now that I think about it, 6.5 is very accurate. I feel like.
Yeah.
Hood Blues was so
So if
good.
you gave it
though.
a 7, I'd have questions.
I don't know, bro.
Don't give it a 7.
Hood Blues is so good. It's the
We've
grimiest.
given better album 7s.
Nah, I don't want to do the comparison score thing. So what I want to do with the rating system, at least for me, you do what makes you comfortable, Juby. What I want to do is grade the album based on its intention. Did it do what it was set out to do? So Lil Pump puts out the best party album ever, right? For a party album, this is a solid 9. But Kendrick Lamar wants to put out the most lyrical, miracle, spiritual album ever. And he kind of falls subpar. Because I feel like Nas did better on another project or something. Maybe I'll give that a 7. It doesn't mean Lil Pump's better than Kendrick. It just means for Lil Pump's album and what it was set out to do, it's pretty good. Therefore, it deserves a high score.
What does the album set out to do? It's a hodgepodge of songs. This album makes no sense.
Well, I'm saying albums in general, for what an album is. Like, for instance, this is a rap album.
Yes.
Are the raps good? Are the songs good? Or are there lyrics? Or is there a good mesh of bangers and everything on it? Okay, cool. We'll give this an 8. Billie Eilish, she's singing, she's doing like some slow R&B stuff or whatever the hell. Maybe I give that a 9. Doesn't mean Billie Eilish is better than DMX or whatever the case is. It's just individually, I'm giving these albums their own categories and scores based on, I don't know what the content is. That's what I feel.
That's
like.
fair.
Does that make sense?
I get where you're going at.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I didn't. As I was saying that, I was like, wow, John's about to murder me.
I understood a minute and a half into you explaining, and then you kept going.
Okay, gotcha. No, jokes aside, I think that makes sense, especially with my Lil Pump and then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mainly,
still a 5.
I use Lil Pump and Kendrick because that's the famous Fantano controversy.
That's fine.
Like, why is Damn a 7 and Lil Pump's a 9? But anyway, you gave it a 2.
5.
And I give it a 6.5.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like that's accurate.
That's fair.
Call your father. Oh, I have issues I need to work out. Hey, my name is Xavier.
I'm Johnny Jupiter.
This is another episode of Wigga Weekly. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much. Episode 10 coming up next.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.